It has been formally announced this 27th day of November in the year 2017 that a British royal, Prince Henry of Wales, known to drinking buddies as Prince Harry, is marrying an American divorcee. The last time this happened in 1936 when King Edward VIII decided to wed American socialite Wallis Simpson, it triggered a crisis inside Windsor Castle. For one thing, Simpson was about to divorce for the second time. Also, she was from Baltimore. The king faced a choice: dump that woman, as Simpson became known, or dump the throne. He dumped the throne. The extraordinary moment in the history of the monarchy has been recounted in countless books, movies, and TV shows, most recently in the hit Netflix series The Crown, which dramatizes Queen Elizabeth's rise to the throne. Diana's final hours, Dodi's yacht, a Ritz suite, a diamond ring, and relentless photographers. It goes roughly like this: King Edward falls into forbidden love. King Edward abdicates. His brother George takes the throne. George dies, Elizabeth becomes queen. The end. What the show, and history, often leave out was how this succession of events, which forever altered succession to the throne, was set in motion by a truly strange and unlikely love affair. Simpson was born in Pennsylvania as Bessie Wallace Warfield. Her father was a wealthy flour merchant who died of tuberculosis a few months after she was born. Wallace and her mother moved to a Baltimore row house, living on meager monthly payments from her late father's brother. It was cheese-paring poverty, historian Philip Ziegler wrote, and Simpson was resentfully aware that her friends could afford nicer clothes and more lavish holidays. Wallace decamped for Florida after her uncle declined to host her coming-out ball, according to Ann Seba's 2012 biography, That Woman. There, in the early 1900s, she met husband No. 1, Win Spencer, a Navy pilot. They divorced a decade later. He drank a lot, they fought a lot. Next up, Ernest Simpson, a Harvard grad who renounced his U.S. citizenship and worked with his father in the British shipping industry, giving Wallace access to high society London. Simpson's New York Times obituary noted that he ruefully referred to himself as the forgotten man, the result of being dumped for a king. Actually, Edward was just a prince when he first met Wallace at a party in 1931, a year that represented a busy period in which the prince had two other girlfriends. But they didn't have what Wallace possessed: an American accent. Those who spoke with an American accent had a much easier chance of amusing the prince, Seba wrote. He liked almost everything that characterized as new and modern, and much of it was American. The rise of Meghan Markle, from relative unknown to most Googled actress to royalty. It was not love at first sight, though. Their courtship took place over a series of years and parties. Wallace became one of the prince's three main squeezes. Then, in 1934, the prince settled on Wallace as his favorite, or favorite, as the British biographers spell it, dumping the other two. In deference to the royal family, the British press largely avoided much mention of their relationship, even after George became king when his father died in early 1936.